Good morning. It's Monday. I'm getting a late start with getting things done. I had some stuff to do, but we are going to keep going with fencing today. My dad called me while I was gone and just said we have a tree down that he needs to take care of. So I'm going to grab some more gas for the chainsaw, and I'm going to bring the tractor down with the forks just in case we need it with the chain. I think it's just a poplar tree, so shouldn't be too big. And we're going to keep going with that today. That's pretty much all we have on the schedule for today besides getting stuff ready to start fertilizing fields. The hoof trimmer is coming for the next 2 days, which takes up all day. And so he's going to be doing that while I work with the trimmer. And hopefully we'll have this pasture done by the end of the week so we can keep going with things. I was wrong. It is a huge poplar tree. It was completely rotten on the inside. So I'm just going to hook this chain up to the rest of it, and we're gonna drag it into the woods on the other side of this field. And then we have to put up all this fence again. Not a great time. Jesus. This chain weighs more than I do at this point. I don't know how we're going to drag this out, but we'll see how this goes. It is currently a beautiful day here in Maine. The sun is shining. It's been 65 to 70 degrees for the past couple days. So just catching up on some outside stuff. We just spent the past 2 days trimming our milk cow's feet. We did about, I think, 47 total in 2 days, and we'll plan on him coming back midsummer to catch any cows that will be calving out in the next few months to make sure everybody gets done before they go to pasture next month. Currently, my dad is out fertilizing our pastures and hay fields because it's supposed to possibly rain tonight, but definitely on Saturday, so that will get washed into the ground. And it will be great to have some rain. We are a little dry right now, I would say, for sure, which is not always that uncommon for us to kind of get like that at the end of April. Right now, I've been cleaning out some outbuildings that our heifers are housed in. We had a delayed shavings delivery, so we're a little behind. So I did one of my smaller buildings with my youngest calves, and right now I just finished up one of my little bit older groups. And it's a lean-to style barn, not a freestall, so no sand or stalls. It's more pack style. I'll show you. So you can see all the way down at the end, I can actually lock our heifers out into a fenced-in heifer yard, and that way I don't have to deal with them running around and getting free, obviously, since we don't have a freestall set up. So in this particular building, we have a row of headlocks, then a water, and then a row that's just a headrail. That cow has been currently housed in the headrail section. I've had it partitioned off. She was super lame and could not be with general population. She's much better now. It did take about 6 weeks, but she's due to calve in about 3 to 4 weeks. So I don't really want to take the chance of putting her back with any animals where she might get fighting and injure that leg again. So she's just going to hang out in here for at least a couple more weeks. Other than that, just got some shavings in. I'm going to get those spread around and get her put back. After that, I do have a cow that's due to calve in, I think, about 3 weeks. And I'm going to get her vaccinated and get her into an area where she can be fed a different diet, a close-up diet, essentially. And the only other thing I have left on the agenda today, if I have time, is we have a little tiny pasture that's across the road from the farm that we keep a couple of dry cows in, but we haven't been able to do that for the past few years because the fence got ripped down and we just never got the time to get everything put back up. So I do have to go in there. I think I'm gonna have to run all new barbed wire all through there. It's not great. There's a lot of ticks. We have unbelievable amount of deer ticks up here in Maine, and obviously a lot of diseases that can be transmitted from them. So I'd like to get in there before the grass gets too tall. It does get, the weeds in there can get up over my head if we don't get cows in there on time. So I definitely want to try to get that fixed. Other than that, that'll be a project for tomorrow as well. And after that, it's going to rain for a couple of days, so it'll just kind of be basic stuff. But I'm going to finish getting this fixed up, let the heifers back in because they're kind of mad at me at this point, and we'll go from there. Some of the best news I've had in the past month and a half. It's B. This is the cow that was super lame. Look at that girl back up. She's mad at me right now. So 6 weeks ago, she could put absolutely no weight on this right rear leg. And now she is doing fantastic. So she is 95% better. She is still in a pen by herself, and at this point, we're just not going to put her with general population and risk her getting hurt again after all of this work that has been put into her. She's due to have a baby in about a month, and so in just a couple of weeks, she will be moved to a different section anyway, so she can have a diet change to help with that. And it's just a really great feeling to see her come around. There's just so much things that you see where, farmers don't care about their cows. They're only there for the profit. They'll just discard them if something happens. And it's just not true in a lot of cases. If we didn't care, this cow would have been shipped when she not only was super lame, but she became incredibly sick. We would have just been like, you know what? Beef prices are high. We don't need this inconvenience. And we would have gotten rid of her. But that didn't happen. Instead, I poured every ounce of effort into this cow to get her back to where she could enter back into the milking herd when appropriate. And I want people to know that. I want people to see that. I want them to know how much we care and how much things affect us. So if you were here from the beginning where I first introduced B, here we are. It's April. Is it April 25th? I don't know the date. It's April 25th. We're over a month out, still putting the effort in with her. And she's better. And she's going to have her baby. And she's going to be back with her friends in the barn. And it's going to be great. She's going to get to go out to pasture. So just something to think about before you make a snap judgment.